ClaretsTV speaking to Chelmsford City manager Robbie Simpson after the defeat here at Havant. Robbie, an unfortunate late defeat there.
Yeah, conceding late again. That goal is unfortunate. I don't think it's a penalty. We've given the ref a decision to make, but initially he was shaking his head, and then all of a sudden he's blown his whistle. So don't get that. But we weren't very good today. The game didn't look how we wanted it to look, bar maybe a 10-minute spell. Other than that, it looked how they wanted it to look. You know, they basically played a 4-2-4. Wanted it to be a basketball game and make it an individual type game, and we played into that far too often. We didn't have. We spoke about wanting control in the game because we've watched them. We knew that was how they like to do it, and obviously they're fighting for their lives, and they'll back them to. They basically want to play in both boxes, back themselves to defend in their own box, and then back themselves to have bodies and create moments in our box, and anything in between they don't really care about, which is what you'll do when you're down there and desperate for points. But we need to be far better at being able to control the game and not let it be stretched, not let it be a basketball game. And we weren't very good at that, bar a 10-minute spell, I thought, and that's what's cost us. Whether we think it's a penalty or not, that's what's cost us. And we managed to get in the lead again, and we've thrown points away again. Let's face it, we've thrown points away again. The first goal was far too easy. Concentration levels not there every second of every moment of every game, right into the final whistle. We let them get a free header really, and then we're not alive to the striker dropping in off of us, and we're not aware of it. We're reactive rather than proactive, and it's a very good finish from their point of view, the first goal, but really poor goal from our point of view, and that's let them back in the game, and that's let the atmosphere then build up. It's given them a bit of belief when they kind of looked dead, really. Obviously we need to kill teams off again. We've had enough chances, again, just like Monday, even though we're not playing great. Monday our XG was one of our highest, even though we didn't play well at all, and today I imagine it would be up there again. And really frustrating, disappointing day, to be honest, but I can't be too hard on them because they've been magnificent for a long time now. We look like we've got some tired bodies, both physically and mentally. We look like we need to freshen the team, which we did on Monday, and yeah, I just said to the players, if you want to have success, you have to be relentless. You have to find a way, even if you feel like you're a bit leggy. You have to find a way and be efficient with your energy. And if you feel like your touch is off, you have to have an effect on the game still, and maybe do things first time, or just make sure your opponent doesn't get the better of you rather than you trying to dominate them. And little things that when you're maybe not feeling 100% or your game's slightly off, you have to find a way to be an effect for the team. And I feel like we had too many off days today, far too many off days, and there was a few good performances, don't get me wrong. I thought there was a few very good performances from start to finish, but not enough, only a handful. And we looked disjointed because of that. We looked like a team where some of us were resting and sitting off, and others had the energy to go and press. We looked a bit disjointed, which meant that it was an end-to-end game for the majority, and like I said, that played into their hands rather than ours.
And our goal was brilliant from Jermaine Francis. Unfortunately, he's gone off injured at the start of the second half, and that was a blow to us because he's been in sparkling form in the last 6 weeks or so.
Yeah. Obviously I hope he's okay, because he's been absolutely massive for us. He has been relentless with his energy and his form. I don't know how he does it. He's on the floor 1 minute and then he's sprinting up and down the pitch 90 yards the next, and he has been at it from the moment he's come in the building. Really, he's been at it every single game. So we really hope that really did. It had an effect on us, but we need to make it not have an effect on us. We need the next person to step up, wherever that might be, and the team to step up. We can't just rely on Jermaine to be our creator and help us score goals, whether he scores them or creates them. And it was a great finish from Charlie. But yeah, we need to in a way, I hope that it's good that this happens, because we have been riding a bit of a wave off the back of some very good form and a couple of very good months. I'd rather it happen now than later on in the season, but I'd rather it not happen at all. I want us to be relentless every single game, and I know that that's probably a lot to ask. But let's see, I'm just very disappointed right now, so that's in the forefront of my mind.
And you gave a debut to George Alexander at half time, who's everything he got on. The fans were chanting his name at half time, even before he come on.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he showed what he's going to bring to the table. So I think Freddie was just a bit off it and looked a bit. I pulled him out Monday just to try and re-energise him, and because he's done so well for us, like, game after game as an 18-year-old leading the line in his own. He's been absolutely fantastic, and it was the right decision to give him a rest on Monday and try and re-energise him. But he still looked a little bit leggy, not quite his sharp self, which is why we love him. So I quickly took him off and brought George on, and I thought George was brilliant and showed exactly why we brought him to the club.
I suppose a good chance to have a week off, a couple of training sessions, and then a hard game against Weymouth, who won again. They put themselves in a playoff shout.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the results, but I knew they'd won the previous three, I think, before today. So they're obviously on a roll, on great form. But yeah, we're looking forward now to a week without a game, because it has been a relentless schedule, and you can understand why the players maybe look a bit leggy and a bit off it because of the amount of games. So we're really looking forward to a week without one, and preparing really well for what's going to be obviously now a really tough game on Saturday.
Okay, unlucky today, Simo, and we'll recharge in the week for Saturday.
Thank you.